Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. In the last episode we got our first ultimate weapon and we upgraded it. So the first ultimate weapon I decided to craft was the Kane's Lance. So we upgraded this from the Calamity Staff with Fang. Now the reason why we did this is for the passive ability Improved Debilitation 2. Also, it's got pretty good strength stats and magic, making this my personal favorite. Now, improved debilitation means that Fang will be a better saboteur and debuff the enemy more effectively. And that's extremely useful for the fights that are coming up. Alright, so if you're wondering how to upgrade any of the weapons, or if you're wondering how to upgrade the Kane's Lance from the Calamity Spear, you can check back on the last episode. I covered that in detail. Alright, so at the end of the last episode I explained that I was going to be continuing farming the tortoise, which you can see in the background. We're still at Eden in the Leviathan Plaza. So now I managed to get quite a few platinum ingots, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell them. I think I got like 6, not too many, but I have enough so that I can sell them and craft the second ultimate weapon. So I put a lot of thought into it, and I was thinking it's either gonna be the Lionheart upgrade for lightning, or it's gonna be the Marlboro wand upgrade, which originally upgraded from the Belladonna wand for Vanille. And I thought about it, and I figured I might as well go ahead and upgrade Vanille's first, because she's like key to this battle with her death spell. So hopefully the higher magic will make death hit more effectively, and it'll speed this process up. Alright, so first of all, let's go ahead and sell the components I've been gathering, the platinum ingots. Also, I got a couple incentive chips and credit chips I'm gonna sell. As you can see, I got 6 platinum ingots. They sell for 150,000 gil. Selling all 6, so I'll get 900,000. So that puts me up to 1,540,000 gil. Just enough so that I can upgrade my second ultimate weapon. Alright, so we're gonna work on the Nirvana, which is Vanille's ultimate weapon. And we're going to upgrade the Nirvana from the Marlboro wand. So in order to do that, we're going to need a Trapsahydron, but I have 3 of them. Now, in the last couple episodes, we've been talking about farming Trapsahydrons instead of having to buy them for 2 million gil. Now, if you weren't watching on the last couple episodes, we can pretty much get Trapsahydrons for free, but they're very rare, and you can actually get them as a rare drop from Adamantos. So yeah, and you can increase the odds by equipping the Connoisseur catalog, which increases the rare item drop rate from enemies. So if you want to know how to craft the Connoisseur catalog, you can check back. I cover that in detail. Also, I cover the strategy because we're only at Crystarium stage 9. So we're gonna you're gonna have to use Vanille's death spell in order to finish off the Adamantos. So I got a really great strategy for that if you want to check back and look at that. And finally, once we did get a Trapsahydron to drop, it took me like 4 hours of non-stop fighting the Adamantos for him to drop it. But I finally got him to drop 1 Trapsahydron, and once we got 1, I duplicated 1 into 3. All you need is like 1,600,000 gil. And you can duplicate 1 Trapsahydron into 3. So if you want to know how to do that, check back a couple episodes. You'll see it in the title. It's like 3 episodes back or 2 episodes back. I explained that in detail. So if you have 1 Trapsahydron, do not use it to upgrade your ultimate weapon. Instead, put it to better use and triple the outcome. Turn 1 Trapsahydron into 3. Alright, so now that we've got all that taken care of, let's go ahead and talk about the components needed to upgrade the Nirvana ultimate weapon for Vanille. So again, we are upgrading this from the Marlboro wand, which was originally upgraded from the Belladonna wand. So it goes Belladonna wand, and then Marlboro wand, and finally Nirvana. Alright, so the stuff we're going to need, go ahead and go to the shop and head over to Creature Comforts. Make sure you buy 99 sturdy bones and 99 barbed tails. Once you got those, go ahead and head down to the R&D depot, and you're going to need to buy 28 ultra compact reactors. So it's going to cost quite a bit of money, 1,400,000 gil, but that's the cost to fully upgrade the Nirvana. Ultimate weapons aren't cheap. They go from level, usually they start off at like level 30, and their max level is 100. So yeah, you got to upgrade it 100 levels. So it's not exactly cheap. $1,400,000 for 28 ultra compact reactors. Once you have 28 ultra compact reactors, go ahead and head to the upgrade screen. And choose weapons and find the Marlboro wand. Now if you're wondering how to get the Marlboro wand, just check back way earlier. We did it on Grand Pulse, so it's quite a ways back in the walkthrough. If you missed it, I show how to upgrade the Belladonna wand, transform it, and then upgrade the Marlboro wand. Pretty much you're going to fully upgrade the Belladonna wand, use a Uranite upgrade crystal to transform it into the Marlboro wand, and then fully upgrade the Marlboro wand. Once you have the Marlboro wand fully upgraded, use a Trapsahydron on it, and it'll say type modified, Marlboro wand star, strength plus 167, magic plus 335, improved debuffing 2. Transforms into the Nirvana, level 26, strength plus 107, magic plus 215, improved debuffing 2. So if you're wondering why I chose to upgrade the Marlboro wand out of all the other of her staffs, it's because of the passive ability that you see here, improved debuffing 2. Now what that does is it increases the effectiveness of Vanille debuffing bosses in her Saboteur role. So she'll be able to cast her Saboteur magic a whole lot more effectively, such as debuff, deprotect, slow, stuff like that. And it's really important, believe it or not, because in those really hard bosses, debuffing them is the key. So the Marlboro wand will really help you out in that sense. But yeah. Alright, so we now have a Nirvana at level 26. Now let's talk about getting it from level 26 to level 100. So the total amount of experience you're going to need to get it from level 26 to 100 is 1,673,328. So we need to get almost 2 million, 1,067,000. Alright, so let's start this off by building the multiplier. Go ahead and add 36 30 bones. And this will get you the experience bonus ×3 multiplier. Alright, once you have a ×3 bonus multiplier, go ahead and head down to your ultra compact reactors and use all 28 of them. Alright, so as you can see, with a ×3 experience bonus, 28 ultra compact reactors will give you a total of 1,680,000 experience. 1,680,000 experience. Now this is triple the amount an ultra compact reactor would normally give you due to the ×3 experience bonus. Alright, so go ahead and add 28 ultra compact reactors to the Nirvana, and voila, level improved. Nirvana level 26, strength plus 107, magic plus 215, improved debuffing 2. Has improved to the Nirvana max level 100. and that's indicated by the star. Strength plus 403, magic plus 807, improved debuffing 2. So as you can see, the stats have almost quadrupled. Just barely under the quadruple mark there. So if you multiply the base stats of the Nirvana by 4, you're almost just about right at the Nirvana at level 100, maxed out. Alright, so now that we have a fully upgraded ultimate weapon for Vanille, let's check it out. Her strength has increased to 1,534 and her magic is up to 2,336. And we're not even on Crystarium stage 10 yet, we're still on stage 9. So that is excellent. So now we have 2 fully upgraded ultimate weapons. We have the Nirvana with Vanille, and we have the Kane's Lance for Fang. And what's really good is they both have the passive abilities Improved Debilitation and Improved Debuffing, which is the same exact thing, just in a different sense. They both increase the effectiveness of their Saboteur rolls respectively. Alright, and what's also really good about Vanille and Fang being in the same battle team is they complement each other. Like they read each other. So if Fang is casting De-Protect, then Vanille will cast De-Shell, something completely opposite. So it's really rare to get that trait in Final Fantasy XIII, which is why I like using Vanille and Fang. They work very well together. And now they both have fully upgraded ultimate weapons. They don't get no stronger than that. The weapons, that is. Alright, so now the only one without a weapon in our current battle team is Lightning. So we have 2 more Traps of Hydrants. I'm going to go ahead and stay here at the Adamento spot, and I'm going to have to struggle. I need to get about 1,400,000 gil. So that's going to take me a while. I need like 10 platinum ingots, but yeah, so I'm going to stay here and I'm going to keep doing that. And whenever I get enough platinum ingots, I'll be back and I'll show you guys how to fully upgrade the Lionheart for Lightning. Now, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. I'll reply back to you as soon as I can. And if you have any questions about how to farm the Adamentos, check back in the previous videos of the walkthrough. If you want to know how to duplicate your Traps the Hydrants, you can check that out also. If you want to know how to make the Connoisseur catalog so that you can increase your chances of getting a Traps the Hydrant dropped from the Adamentos, you can check that out. And for upgrading any of the weapons up to this point, you can check that out as well. So I highly suggest that you guys max out your 3 battle parties ultimate weapons, because it's really going to come in handy later on, especially for the tough fights ahead. And if you can do it now, that's just one thing you don't have to worry about later. You'll be extremely over leveled and you'll be extremely overpowered, so you can just breeze through the game. And by killing the Adamentos, you get 40,000 CP per battle. So I've already maxed out my CP at 99,999 and then spin it all. And by the way, for the people that have been following my walkthrough from the beginning, what we did, I had max CP and I didn't want to waste it. So all of my character's secondary roles, I began developing them. I got them all pretty much towards the top, like the very top area, wherever it starts really getting expensive. That's where I stopped at. So for all your character's secondary roles, whenever you get max CP 99,999, you need to go ahead and develop your character's secondary roles, because our primary roles are maxed out. So yeah, if you're wondering, that's what I did with my CP. You don't have to go to the top for each role, but get kind of towards the top and just work your way up. Whenever I get max CP, I'm going to continue, and hopefully I can make it to the top level, wherever it really starts opening up. And you know what I mean, at the very top, where like right here, wherever it's going to take a while to max it out. Like, this is where I want to be for all roles by the time I'm done Adamantos farming. So hopefully I can get there. And yeah, I would just highly recommend maxing out your character's ultimate weapons. If you want my opinion on how long I think it will take, it took me pretty much a whole day. I played for like non-stop all day, and I've only got enough gil to max out 2 of my character's current battle team. So it's probably going to take you a whole day, maybe 2 whole days, depending on how much you play. I'd say it would take about 12 hours, 12 to 16 hours to get enough gil for your 3 characters to max out their ultimate weapons, because them ultimate weapons ain't cheap. They're over $1 million a piece, and that's if you already have them upgraded to the tier 2 form. And considering that you spent the extra $1,500,000 gil to duplicate your traps of hydrants. So if you're having trouble getting the traps of hydrant to drop so that you can duplicate it at all, I would suggest to keep at it, get the connoisseur catalog, equip it, and just keep going. Don't stop. Eventually it will drop and you can duplicate it. So yeah, before we continue with the main story, I'm gonna go ahead and get the final ultimate weapon for lightning, and everyone else can wait. Saz, Hope, and Snow, they can wait. For now, I just want my battle team to have ultimate weapons in their hands, and then we're gonna continue with the main storyline. So yeah, I'll be back whenever I got enough platinum ingots to upgrade Lightning's ultimate weapon, the Lionheart. And also, I'm going to be upgrading it from the very beginning, because I have not touched the Lionheart since I got it. So I'm going to be upgrading from level 1. So if you want to see how to fully upgrade the Lionheart from level 1 to tier 2, and then finally to tier 3, the ultimate weapon, you can check the next episode. I'll cover it in detail. And yeah, if you want to know how much gil you should have before we carry on with the main story, from here you're going to need about 1,700,000 gil. That way you can spend $1.5 million to upgrade Lightning's ultimate weapon, and then you'll have an extra 200,000 in case you need it later on down the road, you know, to buy stuff out of the stores or whatever. You always want to make sure you have extra gil. So I would go with 1,700,000 gil, and then you should be set. And then we're going to go ahead and continue with the main story once we have all 3 characters' ultimate weapons. We already have 2. So just keep at it, guys. All of this training is definitely paying off. You're going to have the strongest weapons in the game for your favorite, you know, characters. And yeah. Alright, so that's going to conclude this episode. I'll see you guys next time on the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII.